Oh, I was just coming up.
Oh, sorry, did I ruin your surprise?
Yeah, I like spoiling you.
Looks interesting.
Protein shake. It's yogurt, apple, carrot and ginger for your morning sickness.
Oh, I'll have it in a bit.
Okay.
I just need some fresh air.
No, you do look a bit peaky.
You know we should go out, make the most of our morning off.
Oh, you sure don't want to rest?
Oh, stop fussing, will you? I'm pregnant, not some kind of invalid.
I know.
No mollycoddling, promise me.
Okay. I am excited, though. I was looking at the spare room earlier and I was imagining a cot.
Yesterday you reminded me we had 8 months.
Yeah, which is why I haven't picked the paint swatches yet. But I was thinking, big rainbow, one side of the wall, all the way across to the other.
You know what I said?
What, you like the rainbow?
Can I have one of these every morning?
Maybe.
Please.
Malcolm Pollard. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well, and yours. Where were you expecting you?
Mr. Bigelow asked me to replace some locks, doors, windows. Make sure you're all safe as houses.
Oh, well, he's not here. What time did he say?
10 o'clock sharp.
He's usually irritatingly punctual.
Yes, well, I think Mr. Bigelow has other things on his mind.
Barry does.
I'm in no rush. Get to spend more time in your delightful company.
Yes, well, I'm sure you can start without him.
Suppose I could drag myself away.
There are tea and coffee in the staff room. Please help yourself.
Okie dokie.
I think you've pulled there. What's all this about Barry having hidden debts?
Mr. Bigelow is about to advance his career.
Oh, no, it'd be even worse with another badge to his name. What is it now? Head of insufferable Jobsworths?
It means a great deal to him to get this job. I myself had a small part to play.
I commend your bravery. Speak of the devil.
Mr. Bigelow.
It's, Malcolm Pollard turned up.
Yeah, he is in the staff room. Now, I was going to ask you...
Better see how he's getting on.
Oh.
Will you help me tidy this up, please? Oh, Joe! Look at you, you're shattered. You and me both. I tell you what, why don't we snuggle on the sofa and watch some Thomas? Shall we? Come on. Up we go. Let's have a nice little snuggle like this, okay? And we'll see if we can find it in here. There it is. There we go.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. And here we have the classic British scene. One man does all the work while the other sits there watching him.
Oh, hold on. It's my job to oversee. Make sure this gets done right.
Done right? 30 years last month I've been fitting locks. Now, if there's anything I don't know about her.
Well, it only took me 5 seconds to pit workforce against management. Up the revolution!
See, one of them Marxists.
More of an opportunist. Any chance to make someone feel small.
Ha! Touche.
Just gonna grab another screwdriver.
So why are you turning us into Fort Knox?
You must have heard about the spate of thefts and break-ins on campus.
No, I haven't. Let me guess. Some student had his runaway alarm clock nicked.
There was a laptop, several phones. And then there was the copper piping.
Oh, not the copper piping. Sounds like crime of the century.
Yeah, you may scoff, but I take campus security very seriously.
You know, it's so reassuring to know that our safety lies in the hands of someone who didn't know the difference between a grenade and a cigarette lighter.
Yes. An unforgivable mistake.
Hey, how are you? How's your day?
Well, just getting going.
Ah, lazy morning.
No, Joe had a terrible night.
Ah, everything all right?
No, he's fine. I just put him in front of some Thomas and he's fallen asleep, poor thing.
Ha, let me guess. The one where they all play a trick on Diesel. How many times has he watched that thing?
I must go.
Oh, I got the numbers that you sent over from the clinic. They're incredible. I don't know how you're doing it all.
Well, you have a very capable heart.
I know. I wish I was in your capable hands.
Look, I've got to go. I promised Joe we'd feed the ducks.
Oh, okay. All right, look, I'll call you later. Give him a big kiss from Daddy. Bye.
Bye.
Feeling better?
Loads better, thank you. Look at her, she's so cute.
I can't wait till we're pushing our kid in the swing, teaching him how to kick a ball, the Neymar flick.
The what?
Trust me, they need to know this stuff.
Yeah, it's going to mean some pretty big adjustments.
Sleepless nights, endless nappy changes.
You're going to be okay with that? Nappy changes?
Have to wear gloves.
What do you think of that name?
Apollo? Wouldn't be my first choice.
Come on, it's hideous. So tell me, what names do you like?
I like Elwyn, Bronwyn.
Bronwyn?
For a girl, yeah. Ifan. Maybe Mavanwi. Mavanwi.
They're all very Welsh.
So? No, just kidding, I'm kidding. Go on, what are your suggestions?
I've always liked the names Cody, Ashton.
Seriously?
You hate them, don't you?
Just, unusual.
Now, this is the number for smoke-free.
Right, thank you very much.
Oh, Mr. Bigelow.
Mrs. Denby?
Well, you seem to be very busy.
Well, you know me.
I imagine you have many new responsibilities.
Right.
Do not forget who your friends are now that you are assistant head of security. Now, is this the correct form of address?
I didn't get the job.
I don't understand. You said the interview went really well.
Did. Just had a stronger candidate.
I'm sure it was yours. Can you not go to see them, see if they will change their mind?
It's the second time I've put myself through all that. Frankly, I've had enough humiliation.
You should not see it that way.
I'm not an idiot. I know people see me as a laughing stock.
Now, that is not true.
Can't tell a cigarette lighter from a hand grenade. That's what Dr. Haskey said.
But he's the last person you should listen to.
Anyway, doesn't matter anymore. I handed in my resignation this morning.
But, Mr. Bigelow, you love that job. It is all my fault. I pushed you to apply for that position.
I let myself get carried away. Only got myself to blame.
I wonder what kind of parents we will be.
It'll be fun.
I don't know. I keep thinking about my parents, how much they did for us, how hard they worked. My dad dropped Ben at swimming every morning at 6.
Maybe we won't take the kids swimming then, eh?
My mum was always so cheerful. I never remember her complaining about anything. Even when I used to come home from the park covered in mud. First time I got drunk. Most parents would have just gotten mad, but they've just chilled about everything.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I was lucky. So how about you? What was your dad like?
Pretty usual, you know.
That's it?
What do you want me to say?
Well, don't they say we all turn into our parents? Better to be forewarned.
Just drop it.
Jimmy,
I've got to go back to work.
did I say something wrong?
There's a meeting I forgot, so I've got to go, okay?
Okay. Do you want to do something tonight?
Yeah, maybe. I'll call you.
The giant swing it is, then. Careful, don't get knocked. I'll help you in, aye?
Let's see.
There we go.
It's Joe, isn't it? Yes. Do we know you?
Lizzie, Eve and I were at Chiddle Pips.
That's right. Sit in properly, darling.
Do you still go? No. We staged our own walkout 2 weeks later.
Surprised you lasted as long as that.
I've never forgotten your revolt of the kazoos.
Oh, yeah. I did get a bit carried away.
No, it was a hoot. After you'd gone, Mrs. Hawthorpe even did the in all my years of teaching speech.
You know, it amazed me that someone who taught music found such little joy in it.
Oh, she terrified me. Even after we left, I had visions of hunting me and Evie down, storming into our house to make us play shakers.
And then there were none. Well, that's end of term for you. Students are busy packing their stuff away, finding 3-month-old curries under the bed, thinking, now, should I put this in the bin or should I make this the subject of my thesis?
Just because you are not busy, there is no need to hit a man when he is down.
Whoa, what are you on about?
Reminding Mr. Bigelow of the incident.
What, the bomb disposal incident? Well, I'm hardly going to let him forget it, am I? Jimmy! How's the morning off?
Yeah, okay.
There is an email from Mr. Bellamy.
Can I deal with it later? What are you doing here?
Fitting new locks. Malcolm. They said you weren't due back for a bit.
Yeah, I wasn't. Any chance you could finish that later?
Sorry, mate. I've got to be somewhere after this. Just you carry on. You'll barely know I'm here.
Is Daniel pretty hands-on, then?
Yeah, he's great.
You're lucky. Miles is hopeless. You can barely get it together to see her once a week.
That's tough on you.
Yeah. But there are plus points. We get to do what we like.
Actually, Daniel's been away the past few weeks, and so we've had a few adventures.
Next up, we've got a glamorous trip to the supermarket to buy lunch.
In which case, why don't you come to ours?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Joe hasn't had a play date for ages. It'd be lovely for the pair of them.
OK, then.
Sergeant Hollins.
Hi. I wish everyone was so happy to see me. Actually, it's Barry I'm looking for. I've got a couple of loose ends I need to tie up about the break-ins and yesterday's incident.
Incident?
Yeah, Barry caught some guy trying to nick some copper piping. There could have been an explosion.
Mr. Bigelow did this?
Quite the hero.
And now he's leaving.
What?
He did not get the job. He has resigned.
Really?
He is not thinking straight. Will you speak to him, please?
Me?
Well, he looks up to you.
I'm not sure I'm the best person.
Oh, please, Mr. Hollins. He will listen to you.
How much longer? How much longer?
I'm going as fast as I can. I'm not as quick as I used to be.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Oh. Hang on a second. Right. Yeah, that's just it. Hold that a second. It's just a surface wound. You're not going to need stitches.
Oh, that's out of Dickens.
You up to speed with your tetanus?
Yeah. Stupid. I thought I had things under control.
Right.
You might think it's stupid, but I love this job. And I'm not going to give it up without a fight.
People going about the terrible twos. It's the terrifying threes should come with a warning.
The endless questions. Why?
Why do I have to get dressed? Why can't I wear wellies in the bath?
In the bath?
Don't ask. Evie went through a stage of wearing them everywhere. I pulled them off for her when she was asleep in bed.
I know what you mean, actually. I had to take Joe to the shops wearing his pyjamas the other day because he point-blank refused to take them off.
I don't worry about it anymore. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
Sounds like they're having fun.
Joe?
Sorry, love. Could you pick me up a bit earlier? Is that okay? Not putting out?
Yeah, mate, I really need to crack on, okay?
God, it's the left hand again. I thought the tremors had stopped for a bit, but say la vie. Yeah, I know, but we'll get through this, love.
Tremors? You know what's causing them?
Parkinson's. Anyway, I mustn't keep a busy man from his work. If you could tell Mr. Bigelow I'll finish the job off when I can.
hurts, sweetheart.
I feel awful.
She'll be all right in a minute.
I don't know what's got into him.
Oh, these things happen.
Come and tell Evie that you're sorry, Joe.
No.
Hang on a sec. I had no idea.
You just got to get on with it.
Have you got a good doctor? You getting good care?
Yeah. I better go.
Come in. Just finishing my security report on the break-ins.
Thank you. A little bird tells me that you're leaving.
Yes, felt like the right time, you know. Pasture's new and all.
You got something lined up?
Nah, not yet.
Ah, well, a man of your experience.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's hard to keep that in mind when you've given the job your all. It's still not appreciated.
That happens to the best of us.
You understand, Sergeant Hollins. Means a lot. Taking the time to come and see me when plenty won't even know I've gone.
No.
Goodbye, Sergeant Hollins.
Bro, you didn't know you got a patient waiting, right? I've got a quick question about Ethel Parker. Jimmy. Jimmy, dude!
Sorry.
And he's back in the room.
Sorry, miles away.
You all right?
Yep.
Right, I think a quick drink after work's in order.
I really should see Heather.
No. Right now, beer is more important.
Honestly, it's no big deal. It's pretty common for kids to buy it, especially boys.
I'm sorry, he's never done anything like this before.
Could there be some reason then he suddenly started?
Like what?
He could be angry or upset about something.
Really?
I'm sure it's nothing, but it might be worth looking into.
I know my own son.
Of course, I wasn't trying to suggest...
So why don't you just keep your opinions to yourself?
We'll just go.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Joe? Joe?
Nothing about that could be described as real ale. If I wasn't so thirsty, I'd write a letter of complaint.
Heather and I have decided to keep the baby.
Right. Just that, I would have thought, what with it not being yours?
Why did I just abandon her?
She might go back to her ex, mate. It is his kid, after all. When does he even make of this? You stepping in and playing happy families. She has told him, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave. No wonder you're freaking out.
No, it's not Heather and the baby.
Of course it's not.
No, I'm serious.
Is she really the one? Not saying that. If I was in your shoes, I'd walk away.
Maybe there's a difference between us.
It's not the baby. I could handle nappies. Just in about 13, 14 years' time, when that kid suddenly turns into a teenager and starts screaming at you, "You're not my real dad."
I want this baby.
So earlier in your room, that was just you spring cleaning, right?
I'm just worried about what kind of father I'll be.
You'll be fine. You can just muddle through. Just hope the kid doesn't turn out as messed up as the rest of us.
Oh, yeah. How did it go?
Not as expected.
Do you think he will change his mind?
That's not the impression I got.
Well, how did he seem?
He was emotional.
Oh, that poor man.
You didn't know this was going to happen.
Mr. Bigelow was happy in his job. He did not want to apply for that position.
Nobody forced him.
I made him believe that he would be successful.
Mrs. Tenby.
It was all my fault.
Why don't we go inside and I'll make us both a nice cup of tea.
You see, the thing about parenting, nature, nurture. Let's let's take me. Let's take the Haskey clan. So, as you know, I'm an only child, and just never really connected with the parents. There was no real connection there. And they just tried really, really hard and indulged me all the time. And the harder they tried, the more embarrassed it made me feel. It still does, just awkward between us. So there's this one time, my dad drives me to this Star Wars convention, and I made him wait outside in the car for like 7 hours because I just didn't want to be with him. I was a horrible son. But, but look at me now, this is my point. I'm doing great, so nature will conquer nurture every single time.
Mate, come on, you don't have a clue.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I know your dad wasn't parent of the year, so what was that all about? Did he rule with a rod of iron? Did he lock you in cupboards? Jimmy.
What time is it over there?
It's early. Couldn't sleep. Did you have fun feeding the ducks?
Yeah, it was okay.
That's it?
What more can I say?
Is everything okay, Zara?
No, it was awful. Look, Joe's not just sleeping badly, he's having night terrors, and I'm so scared he's going to do it again that I can't sleep either.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I'm just so tired I can't even think straight. And Joe's oblivious, thankfully, but to top it all, I met some mum in the park and invited her back for a play date, and it was a disaster. Joe bit her little girl.
Really? Why would he do something like that?
I was so horrible to her when she said there might be something wrong.
What, wrong with Joe?
It was bad enough with the childminder, suggesting that he wasn't reaching his developmental goals or whatever. He was only with her for 1 day. The nerve to think that she knows our son better.
I've done my usual, haven't I? Waded in with the old size 12s. Come on, mate, let's go back. Whatever it is, let's drink some more of their really bad ale and set the world to rights. Yeah?
Night terrors are fairly common, sweetheart. He's not even going to remember having them. There's a lot going on at the moment. Change can be disruptive. Might be that he's just acting up a little.
Really? You think that's all it is?
You know how clever he is. It's only the other week that he went through the whole alphabet. And he's kicking a ball better than me.
That wouldn't take much.
Look, I meant what I said before, okay? You're doing a wonderful job.
Really? Because I feel like I'm failing on all fronts.
Perhaps I shouldn't have gone away for so long.
You know, I've realised something, how much you actually do.
Can you put that in writing for me, please?
Absolutely not. But we miss you.
Me too. I love you.
Come home soon.
Thank you. I am sorry to burden you with this.
It's not a problem.
Did Mr. Bigelow say what he was going to do?
Don't think he's got any plans yet.
He will have to find another job.
Yeah, and that might be difficult the way things are at the moment.
Which means he will be destitute.
He will find something.
He must be feeling very down.
Barry's all right. He's not the sort of person to do anything stupid.
You do not think that he...
No.
But...
No.
You couldn't cope with losing my mum. And suddenly being responsible for 2 young kids, so I got rid of all the stuff. We weren't allowed to talk about it. If we did, he'd just fly off into this rage. In the mornings, we used to creep around Kim and I before school, getting ready, trying not to wake him. And when I'd come up from school, I'd have a knot in my stomach. I knew that if I did something wrong, just anything, just the slightest thing, it'd start him off again.
What would that mean?
Well, this little cupboard under the stairs used to lock me in there.
Oh, mate. Look, what I said before, I had no idea.
Now, even when I was tiny, you couldn't stand up. Even it was just so small.
How long for?
Oh, hours. Hours. All day. Sometimes all night. And the older I got, the more I could feel the walls pushing into me. I just couldn't breathe. So I don't want to do anything like that to a kid. What if I can't control myself? What if I'm pushed by something and I end up turning into some kind of a monster like he was?
Well, you are nothing like your father.
Rational part of me knows that, but it just never leaves you.
Jimmy, you are one of the kindest, most compassionate people I know. Becoming a father is not going to change that.
But if I can trust myself, but if I can take the risk.
If all of this is scaring you so much already, Heather, the baby, then why the hell are you doing it?
This is a university, not a doctor's surgery.
What are you talking about? Look, the campus surgery.
It's about honour, right? Duty. Playing your part, serving the community. Isn't that right, Rob?
Not really. And that man is in denial.
Well, he wants to be there for the baby, and you need to be there for your friend.
He couldn't care less.
Oh, for once in your life, will you please just shut up?
EastEnders tonight at 8, and after Sharon's mind-blowing